What if the future Queen of Spain made one of the boldest financial decisions the royal family has seen in years? Imagine headlines claiming that Princess Leonor personally stripped members of the royal family of their financial allowance. It sounds dramatic. It sounds shocking. But how much of it is actually true? The reality is far more fascinating than the rumors. While Princess Leonor has become one of Europe's most talked about young royals, the truth is that the financial structure of the Spanish royal family is much more complex than many viral stories suggest. Today, we're separating fact from speculation as we explore how Spain's royal finances work, why some members of the royal family no longer receive official support, and why Princess Leonor has become the face of a new era for the monarchy. Let's dive in. Part 1. The royal family under pressure. For decades, Spain's monarchy has faced intense public scrutiny. Unlike some European royal families that enjoy widespread popularity, the Spanish monarchy has had to rebuild public confidence following several controversies involving former members of the royal household. As a result, transparency became one of the biggest priorities for King Felipe VI. When he became king in 2014, he promised a more modern monarchy, one that would be accountable, financially responsible, and focused on public service. This promise didn't just change public appearances. It also influenced how royal money would be distributed. Many people mistakenly assume every royal automatically receives taxpayer-funded allowances. In reality, that's never been the case. Only a small number of working members of the royal family receive official financial support from the royal household. Everyone else generally supports themselves through personal income or private resources. This distinction has fueled many online rumors. Part 2. Where Princess Leonor fits in. Princess Leonor has become one of the most recognizable young royals in Europe. As the heir to the Spanish throne, every public appearance she makes attracts enormous attention. Her military training, official speeches, and international engagements have positioned her as the future of the monarchy. But despite sensational headlines, Leonor does not control the royal budget. She does not decide who receives financial allowances. Those responsibilities belong to King Felipe VI as head of the royal household. Still, because Leonor represents the future of the institution, many people associate ongoing reforms with her growing influence. This has led to misleading claims that she personally cut off certain relatives. The reality is much more nuanced. Part 3. Why some royals lost official support. Over the years, the Spanish royal household has significantly reduced the number of family members representing the crown. King Felipe VI narrowed the official royal family to include only those performing constitutional duties. This smaller working royal family reflects a broader trend seen across Europe. The goal is straightforward: reduce public spending, increase transparency, strengthen public trust. As a result, some relatives who once enjoyed a more visible royal role gradually stepped away from official duties. Without official responsibilities, there is generally no reason for them to receive funding from the royal household. This wasn't necessarily a punishment. It was part of restructuring the monarchy. Part 4. The role of King Felipe VI. One of King Felipe VI's defining goals has been protecting the monarchy's reputation. He introduced stricter financial transparency than many previous generations. Annual budgets became more detailed. Royal spending became easier for the public to understand. He also made difficult decisions involving members of his extended family when controversies threatened public confidence. These actions demonstrated that no one should be above accountability. Many observers believe these reforms have helped stabilize the monarchy during challenging years. Princess Leonor is expected to inherit this modern approach when she eventually becomes queen. Part 5. Why the rumors spread. So why do stories claiming Leonor stripped other royals of financial support spread so quickly? The answer lies in today's online media. A dramatic headline attracts attention. Many articles combine several separate events into one sensational story. For example, a royal relative stops receiving public funding. Leonor becomes more prominent. The monarchy announces reforms. Suddenly, social media posts imply Leonor personally made the decision. In reality, there is no verified evidence that Princess Leonor independently removed any royal family member's official allowance. As heir to the throne, she is still preparing for her future role. Major institutional decisions remain under King Felipe VI's authority. Part 6. Preparing for a different monarchy. One reason Leonor continues making headlines is because she represents change. Her education has been carefully designed to prepare her for constitutional responsibilities. She studied abroad before beginning extensive military training across Spain's armed forces. These experiences aren't simply symbolic. They're intended to prepare her for serving as Spain's future head of state. Observers often note that Leonor appears committed to duty rather than celebrity. This image aligns with the modern monarchy her father has been trying to build. If current trends continue, future generations may see a leaner royal family focused almost exclusively on official public service. Part 7. Public Opinion. Spanish citizens hold a wide range of opinions about the monarchy. Some strongly support the institution. Others believe Spain should eventually become a republic. Because of these differing views, every royal decision receives enormous public attention. Financial matters are especially sensitive. Taxpayers expect accountability whenever public money is involved. That's why reforms regarding royal funding often receive widespread media coverage. Many people appreciate greater transparency. Others remain skeptical. Regardless of opinion, most agree that the monarchy today looks very different from 20 years ago. Conclusion. The headline claiming Princess Leonor stripped certain royals of their financial allowance makes for an attention-grabbing story. But the verified facts tell a different story. Official financial decisions within Spain's royal household remain the responsibility of King Felipe VI. The reduction in publicly funded working royals has been part of a broader modernization effort aimed at improving transparency and public confidence, not a series of personal decisions by Princess Leonor. As Leonor prepares for her future as queen, she is expected to continue representing a monarchy that values accountability, professionalism, and public service. Whether these reforms ultimately strengthen the institution remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. Princess Leonor is helping define a new chapter in the history of Spain's royal family, and the world will be watching every step of the journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest deep dives into the world's most fascinating royal stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.